Hell no, cause I hear your ass on the mic.
We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in
Yeah.
downtown Nashville, Tennessee. Today we jump right into this new season with an AFC South matchup between the Indianapolis Colts and the Tennessee Titans. Just about time to rock as toe gets ready to meet leather. And off we go from Nashville. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And his first look is incomplete.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary, all of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
So
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's a Tennessee native from just outside of Memphis, Kenneth Walker III. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, there you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
And when the defense wins and gives up no yardage on a running play, that's something they can build on and carry themselves forward throughout the game.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
I was thinking I did not play well.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Now back to throw. And this one is incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. The 20. And he takes it all the way, but there is laundry on the field. A flag is down, and I think this one's coming back.
I agree.
Jason Myers now for the extra point. he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good.
Oh, what's up, bro? Kick the ball.
So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that the entire offseason and know, hey, right out the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
Boy, just zero hesitation from the rookie passer there, partner. He is coming out firing in this opening quarter.
And all the talk leading into this game was that pass rush talking about challenging this guy, getting into his grill, getting into his space. And how about him? Might be his first year in the NFL, but I don't see any fear in him at all. How about that big-time throw right out of the gate?
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taken at the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. First down, Prescott. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
Here's the first carry from Matt Breida. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Once again, they run with Breida on first down. And he'll get this out to about the 40. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Play action now, Prescott. He rifles one that's intercepted. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Now a play fake here on first down. That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
And, partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. He's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
A gear for Walker running right. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that was not what you would call straight line pursuit for a middle linebacker to make this play. He's got to work his way through the clutter to get to the ball carrier on the outside. And he does exactly that. That's called avoiding the trash.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early, but it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means he'll need to come up with something here on third down. Back to throw. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Titans are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? You can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know. And
he's trying to plow ahead, but I don't think he got there. He did it. That's a safety.
Every team has plays in their book to try and buy some room when a safety's on the table. But a big variable is how does each team deal with the pressure of executing in those situations? In this case, they didn't, and they gave up 2 points.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
They'll drop to throw. He gets it left side of Johnson. And he is going to have a Colts first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on third down. Another completion there, and you think about the draft back in the spring. He's selected in the first round, getting the start here, as we mentioned, in week 1. It's got to be quite a whirlwind for a young quarterback.
Absolutely, because going in the first round, people are going to clamor for you to be the starter right away, but many teams want you to get your feet wet first, maybe just kind of hang out behind a veteran starter. In this case, though, he ascended right to the top roll, and I know he's excited about the opportunity.
On the move past the 40, and he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 37 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. the middle. Here's Walker. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. A gain of 3, second down. Through one quarter, 9-7 our score. Second down and 7. Sticking with Walker on second down. And he is going to get this close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the Titans' 19-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with third down coming up. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Movement there on the offensive line, a little quick, and a 5-yard penalty. That was a third and somewhat manageable now, not so manageable.
Exactly, because you had a play call on that you felt like, hey, this could go quick, and it doesn't take much to get it done. Now, you got to start thinking about a little bit of a deeper route type of a call, especially if you want to throw it.
And a manageable third down becomes a lot less manageable. 3rd and 7 after the false start. They get this to Smith on the jet sweep. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. And his kick here is good. So when you factor in the safety, this now a 5-point swing.
And look, I'm not going to turn away a 5-point swing because 5 points, that's valuable. Don't get me wrong on this. But if they could have taken that safety and added 7 to it, now you're talking about a really big swing.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get. And it's just so strange to see that go up on the board. And then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Here's Prescott. And this is caught by Watkins. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. To throw is Prescott. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Christian Fulton. And the Colts are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. We don't.
It's your boy Christian Fulton.
The quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
On play action, they'll throw. And he's going to have to eat this one.
What the fuck was that?
Draymond Jones.
I ain't even calling this shit.
That's a loss of 7.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback third and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Hello?
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the official.
Hello?
Turns into an incompletion, and that should get him off the field with a 3 and out.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4, and it'll be Titan football. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the fourth quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
Second down and 3. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Looking for Campbell downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Well, with a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Hey, kill.
Out of the shotgun, Breida. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on first down, but the defense does not budge on 2nd and 3rd. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This is fielded at the 27. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Now, sometimes those punt returns can yield some unnecessary roughness penalty.
Now, I know a lot of guys, when they run a long way to execute a block or make a hit, they're going to launch it no matter what, and it can often cost them.
First play of the drive there is incomplete. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
I know the speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The Colts on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. Fans, a reminder, coming up at this and every halftime this season, we'll be checking in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando for highlights and analysis and scores from around the NFL here in this opening weekend.
Let's put the coach to work.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both.
And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Zay Jones, 26 yards. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away.
The Titans take over first down at their own 25-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Prescott looks to throw on first. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Colts 40-yard line.
They'll get this out quickly to Campbell. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So the completion good for just 3. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Hey, kill! 47!
Off the play fake, Prescott. There's Chris Olave. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Hey, 47! We go 47! Under.
Here's Prescott. And his throw here is incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Who go 47? Who go 46? 46. Hey, kill. Go, get out there. Who go 46? 46.
Now Prescott. And incomplete on the deep ball. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. They're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll set up a throw. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Anytime a ball thrown in the middle of the field has popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. And the slot man goes in motion left. This time they stay on the ground. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Now Rainey. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaunton, getting set for quarter number 3 here. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. As they begin their second half here, Charles, offensively, not where they want to be. Obviously, they're losing in this ball game, but very much within striking distance. We'll see what adjustments they make in the second half.
Is that the old glass half full, half empty type of a deal? Which way do you want to look at it? Because you're right, they're down on the scoreboard, but they're definitely opportunities now, because if they want to go ahead and get going in this one, get back to the running game. I think there are going to be some places to go with it, and I think the offensive line will appreciate the chance to fire out and hit people.
That's a good point, because they virtually had nothing going in the ground game in that first half.
Damn, you is trash, my boy. Chill out.
3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Prescott. He's going to go for a big play downfield. He's got a man complete. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. But Dak Prescott, probably not the first name you think of in terms of strongest arms in the NFL, but he showed it off there.
And that might be just what they needed to get back in this game. Sometimes you need a big play to shake things up, get a little life in your sideline, get everyone believing again, and they got it there in a big way.
On 1st down, here's Breida, and he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Prescott to throw it. This is caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the 2nd half.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. So taking a risk here early in the new year, they're going to go for it.
Come on, man. How the hell you run past him, man?
Touchdown, Titans. Dak Prescott. It's a 1-yard touchdown.
I put everybody on the quarterback route. Not everybody want to run it.
Pays off with 6 points.
Damn, boy. I have my shit back.
And the lead is down to 2. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Back to throw here. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. Well, that gives him a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the 5.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll
Yes, man, that D. Right down there, I get love. Then down there, that's your team. You must got this shit of love. You don't have this machine.
14, a terrific play call.
Then this does the game. No how
He
much.
had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did for big yardage and a 1st down. I think the defense fell asleep with the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield.
And why I open it up a little bit.
On the NFL scoreboard, third quarter now in Lambeau. You saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. Third quarter of a two-point game, a good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, it's Walker.
Bro, why the fuck? Oh my god, bro. This shit pissed me off, bro. Why the fuck y'all not blocking the nigga, bro? Like, block him, bro. What the fuck?
And I believe they'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Buying time to his left. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And the Titans will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for the offensive coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
So just 3 yards on the completion there.
My name is Jeffrey, and I'm running around the line. What up, Jeff?
I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Bro, why is he checking him, bro? What the fuck?
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Back now in Nashville. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10.
Oh, pick it off, man.
This pass is going to wind up incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. On play action, Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, any caused incompletion is good for a defense, but when you add to it, you get a little hit on the quarterback, knock him to the ground, make him think a little bit, hopefully knock him off his game, especially in a game of this magnitude, this tight in the fourth quarter. Got to feel pretty good as a defense.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And again, it's Prescott. Flushed out right. And that will be incomplete as well.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. This for a fourth quarter lead. Myers' kick is good. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long way from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. And here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
A nice completion there for the first down. And, Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game has his team run the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day one.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. So a nice throw there. And, CD, I'd have to think you've been impressed with what you've seen thus far here in his debut.
You know me well. I have been impressed because what I've seen is him starting to understand how to play the game in a short amount of time. The dazzling plays, they'll come with experience. But right now, we're seeing him handle the game, make all the smart plays, and the refrains.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
And they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front. A nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Back to Walker on first down.
Girl, you got me cooked like cocaine. I'ma make it rain, try to never help you.
They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of pressure? He didn't get much done in the first half. Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
The question now, how do they want to work the clock here on first and goal? The field goal would give them the late lead. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. Walker is into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. This is definitely been a back-and-forth affair, and now they have the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and they gave up the field goal on that last drive, as we remember. It felt like their offense told them, don't worry about it, we got your backs. We'll come back with a touchdown of our own, and they did.
Now receiver in motion left. tried here for the 2 points, but there is a marker down, so we'll have to see what that's about. Now, those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. So here we go. The Colts will go for 2. That's caught.
Oh my God, man.
So they won't be able to move this lead up to a touchdown as it'll remain a 5-point ball game. The kickoff unit is out on the
Bama, you trash, my nigga. Don't you be talking shit on my screen. Sorry, nigga. One win of the season on the talk shit. Wayne.
The Titans offense.
Shit, I ain't get it, Matt.
And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT.
Man, can y'all niggas stop playing like me, man? Damn. I like seeing my juniors, man. I got juniors, man.
Other than the extra point. That's it.
Here's a handoff left side to Breida.
Got juniors out here, man.
Yet again, as his nightmare afternoon continues.
Got juniors out here, man.
5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys and continue to get up.
Murder, 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 murder.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. He keeps a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete.
He's made some questionable decisions out there. He's already been picked off in this game. Fourth down now. Well, he was fortunate on that one. Now down another turnover.
Motherfucking skillet.
Desperation time. Prescott on fours. Looking for Campbell downfield. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down at the 20. Fourth down conversion plays. You usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Prescott. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Julian Blackmon in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
The truth of the mirror.
A little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air, huge pickup, and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going.
Oh, we
It's intercepted at the goal line. Tariq Woolen picks it.
You out of there. You gonna catch him?
He's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that play
That boy just
generates
went
for his
the
team?
crowd.
Not just the points on the board,
Let's do it.
and taking it from coast
Take
to
it to
coast.
the truth of Jamaica.
That's your boy
Let
Old
us
Monty
run
said
the
momentum, right?
Limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
What the hell?
Let's take it in at the goal line.
Let's rip the truth. The morning, let's rip it do. Let's do the blue. Let's do the doom. Let's view.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And we'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A two-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. Now a pass hauled in downfield. The 30. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
On 2nd and 10, Prescott. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Prescott yet again. This will be caught inside the 10. And it's a Titans touchdown. A great play there. His 1st NFL reception goes for 6. And the Titans have made it a score game again. That's for real. Interesting here in this 4th quarter. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
You're like a porno movie.
And this
one
is
not gonna come to music. Ah, fuck!
Timeout would have really helped.
Oh yeah.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. He's got a man complete. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. They'll look to throw. Going deep for Walker. It's caught at the
I'm
10.
always high collar
Touchdown,
condo
Colts. Ken Walker, already his
music.
second touchdown
Hey,
here in
the
this
girls
opening
out
week
of
game. And the
Dumbarton.
Colts are closing
They're
in on a
right in
winning streak
town,
to
now
the
that young
years and
nigga been
extend their
in.
fourth quarter lead.
The name I got my friend. I love my friend, oh
Right down the
yeah.
middle. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
The Vaughn.
The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Offense set to begin the drive. The football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
I shoot your love like a condo music. I smell ways high color condo music. And when it comes to covering, they're running down every young nigga winning.
Potential deep shots. Probably not the last one they're going to see in this game. Not as long as they hold this lead.
Now,
Let it fucking run. Let it. No,
that should do it. Picked up by the Michigan man,
my partner them.
I think
Bad.
you were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception.
The
Quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times.
It's beyond stunning to me because
I won't tell nobody.
a quarterback with less experience or less talent, but a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. 51 yards rushing for him now to this point. So they come up on second down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Likely putting an end to this thing. Motion left goes Jones. And Walker once more.
Never motherfucking caravan.
30 to the 29
No,
yard line.
Not too many more ideal situations.
My pilot in. Down bad.
And picked it up.
Silent. I won't tell nobody.
A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game.
I'm in the Pikachu. The Pikachu.
Start against a division
Pikachu. I'm in the Pikachu.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right?
Pikachu.
You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for Indianapolis, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens.
Why you pump fake and turn? How you pump fake and look at the sideline, bro? What the fuck?
They'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers.
That Pikachu. No dancing. Then I pick up, then I pick a truck. Mom and I pick a truck, but I'm in that pick up, girl.